I keep hearing karma's about to be served. I feel like this collective has been waiting for so long for justice, waiting for so long for things to finally come into balance. And it feels like you have finally become this heightened version of yourself that responds to things differently with the star here. It's like you're responding to things differently because I'm getting the sense that you've been faced with somewhat of a repetitive issue come up, where in the past you would just let it go, or you would let it slide, or you would, just not speak up about it. But I feel like you're about to come in with the heat, come in with some communication here that's going to lead you to major abundance. I feel like this collective, I'm feeling like tingles in my throat, is just being asked to really speak your truth, speak up for yourself. Know that you are deserving of this beautiful love forward offering from the mastery that you have taken over yourself, over the way that you handle yourself in situations. You've been, again, like persevering, so resilient through so many challenges that have consistently come along your path. And through this, you have enlightened yourself. You have up-leveled to new levels of understanding. And you're also going to be receiving some sort of reward for this, for speaking your truth, for speaking up. I feel like you're coming into a position of power. I feel like you've been deemed some sort of leader in a certain situation that is going to bring light to a conflict that has been going on. This is like being like a mitigator within your workplace, your family, within your friendships. It's like you're choosing kindness, you're choosing empathy, but you're becoming a leader to kind of lead those who are fighting and like fighting against each other, to lean into more love, more respect, more understanding. Yeah. And I feel like that's what's closing out a painful cycle for you. You're able to start a new page, start a new chapter in the way that you're viewing things, by choosing yourself, by walking away from this limiting belief that you have to succumb to your environment. Like, no, you create your environment, you create your reality. And I feel like you're really choosing to move in that direction and move like you are supported by the divine and your ancestors, your angels. Like, you're moving differently because you know that you have divine support. Yeah, and you're about to be celebrating some massive closing of a cycle. There's some celebration here that's going to be taking place because something has finally ended. I feel like you've ended a difficult cycle, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. By speaking your truth, by speaking up, speaking against certain behaviors. I'm hearing like they messed with the wrong one. And I resonate with this. I resonate with this. But yeah, there's been a lot of like disappointments in your life. You've been hurt over things that hadn't worked out, but now I feel like you're being given some sort of passion to move differently. Even if something comes across your path that is disappointing, rather than just taking it lying down, I feel like you're going after something. You're going after some sort of solution. You're going after some sort of change because you recognize that you are, again, a co-creator of your reality. And so if this is going to be reflecting in your reality, like, you're not going to take it like that. You're not just going to take it anymore. Yeah. And I feel like you're connecting with new people. You're connecting with, this is like getting closer within, again, a workplace, getting closer with people who are supporting a certain vision of your life, working together, collaborating with others, because you spoke your truth again, because you stood up for yourself. Yeah. You standing up for yourself is also inspiring others to do so as well. Yeah, you're being rewarded for your strength. You're being rewarded for your strength. You are now in divine timing to receive a release of the burdens that have been weighing you down this whole time. You're recognizing that you can actually put some of this down by putting your foot down. You don't have to just carry all of these like negative perceptions or negative situations that are constantly being piled on top of you. You can put your foot down and say like, you know what? I don't resonate with this. I'm going to choose to act differently. And you're really like facing it and going head on. I feel like you're really tapping into your inner strength here, tapping into, again, your divine connection, knowing that you're so protected, knowing that you have have the backing of, you know, spirit, God, universe, your angels, ancestors. You have the backing and support from them. And so, of course, you're going to move forward differently. You're going to make certain decisions differently, and you're going to speak up for yourself and for anybody else who has maybe been wronged in the past. Like, I just feel like it's kind of like this humanitarian sort of energy coming through here. Okay, one last message. And again, that's what's rewarding you. You're going to reap some major rewards by facing this certain challenge head on. Facing it head on and moving differently than you have in the past. Yeah, and it's going to have you feeling like afterwards you are just magnetic. You can just receive. You can receive the gifts that are on their way to you. You can finally put down the swords to rest. It's like you have this one final push. You have this one final challenge to overcome, to respond to speak up on. And once you do that, I feel like you're going to finally be able to like have a deep sigh of relief and know that that was kind of a last ditch effort to push you into this new reality that has been forming behind the scenes. Sending you love.